So the grains, you only need about 1/3 cup. You can put as much in there as you want. You just have to give it equal amounts of sugar. So, Mom has some filtered water here. And it's not warm, but it's okay. So we're just going to pour a little bit into the jar.
What is the importance of the filtered water?
The filtered water has gotten all the chemicals and chlorine and everything, which will kill the grains.
Okay.
So you need to use filtered or well water, because well water has natural minerals in it. But the chlorinated water from the city or whatever, it will destroy your grains because it has too many chemicals in it.
Okay.
So I'm going to take the sugar. This is
Raw.
as much as in the raw process as you can. If it's not raw organic sugar, just try to get it in its most natural form instead of you just do not use the white bleached sugar. So I'm just going to put 1/3 of a cup of sugar in there, which is quite a bit for this little jar, but you're going to store them in your refrigerator, so that's fine. Because if you're storing them, see, a lot of times that natural sugar will have little stuff in it too, like, you know, from the cane, you know, the natural cane sugar has usually some of the, which we're going to get that out. So now you're just going to kind of stir it around and melt it before you put everything in there. The storage jar, I usually put quite a bit of sugar in there because you're going to leave it stored for like a week or 2 weeks. And if you're not going to make any more batches anytime soon, you need to at least change the water out once to 2 times, or sorry, once a week or maybe once every 2 weeks. Because you gotta, if you don't have, if it eats all the sugar up, the grains will starve because they don't have, even in the refrigerator, they'll still eat sugar, just in a slower process. So I'm gonna try to melt them as much as I can.
Because I'm going to share with them this video.
Huh? Okay, it doesn't have to be like all the way melted, just as long as it's. Now I'm going to add some mineral drops to it.
Okay.
And these will keep your grains nice and healthy. And keep them, you know, working and multiplying, because they're going to multiply. So usually I do about 10 drops. Oop, that was quite a bit. Okay. And then I'm going to add the grains back. See, they have a very strange consistency. You're never going to be able to hear that video with the. They have a very strange consistency to them. I don't know. They're just like you can eat them straight if you wanted to, but they're like
Jello. They're like jello.
Okay, so we're just going to add them back in. And we have a little bit more than a 1/2 cup here, but that's okay, because they're going to multiply. And you're going to have so many that if you don't want to give them away to people to start doing the same thing, you can put them in smoothies and blend them up. If you could eat them straight if you wanted to, or you can just start throwing them away because you'll have so many. So that's her storage jar that she's going to put, and then you're just going to fill the rest up with water.
But you have to leave room from the grow.
Yeah. And then again, an airtight lid. That's it. So that's her storage jar. Normally you would use a lot bigger of a jar to give you more water, but this is just to store her grains until she's ready to make another batch.
Okay.